So I may have said this already. Um, well, maybe. I can't be sure. But what my definition of success is, and actually how I um, wrestled with that, and how I kept being pushed, or rather pulled, in direction of what other people consider success, or rather because what I see appeals, and it seems great, and I like what I see, and then I try to emulate. And this is like, I'm talking, well, all my life, and as in like we, as children or young ones, we in school, for instance, we emulate or mimic the success that is considered to be success, and that I suppose we all do. I certainly did, and I know many did, and that's kind of okay. Well, it's what it is. But I'm talking like even later years, as we kind of really want to define ourselves as successful grown-ups. And yeah, and I would look to those different role models. I know I spoke about role models and how they do just take you so far, and because you realize that, yes, maybe they kind of, made you take a particular turning, and then realize that, and then you take another turning on your own because it's not anymore, you don't feel aligned with their path or their model anyway. So all that aside, I also think, for me, success is having made something, having created something. And I truly mean this to be just me creating something, and not ephemeral, just something like a book, like write a book. If I wrote a book and published it, self-published, I don't care. I mean, even maybe nicer, or I don't know. I really don't know if it's nicer if it's published by main publishers. I'm sure there would be I wouldn't say no to it, absolutely, but I'm not sure what the domino effect of that would be, but still. So either way, like a physical book that I'm happy with, and that it's available somewhere for future generations, like that's my footprint. But, or, not an artwork, but a few artworks, quite a few artworks, like physical pieces of work, or if it's maybe just digital, but at least like a body of work. But it's not, in a kind of meaningful way, in a way that has a purpose, in a way that it has an intention, or rather that it explores something that it actually is a meaning-making activity. So, or it could be a tarot deck, or it could be not training courses, not business, just something that will outlive me. That's my idea of success, and that it will have embodied and encapsulated and captured my essence as I see it. That's my idea of success. And the other day, actually, I had, around this definition that I just shared with you, I had a kind of, it wasn't like an epiphany, but I don't know, it was this thing about audiences and, business, and then people paying, and then people, having the audience, right, for either just like audience sake or actual clients. That always weighed me down, always, and it was just there as I was sort of thinking. I was just sitting and thinking, and it was this rush of energy and relief that it's like, well, of course I don't need the audiences, and the actual satisfaction will come from having created something that I would love to say, this is me, this is my work, and that's actually feels like almost feels like it's, we'll have to see, because I haven't got that yet. I haven't written a book, and I haven't created a tarot deck. I haven't got a body. I mean, I have kind of artworks, but they're always been just very kind of flowy, and kind of subconscious, like whatever comes out of my subconscious. I prefer to have a more intentional exploration of concepts. But we'll see, maybe that's why it never happened, because that won't work for me. I don't know. But so I have bits and bobs, but it's at the moment, if I was to die today, it would all be a bit scattered, and someone will actually have to sit down and compile it all. Now, I want to do that. That's it, full stop. I don't want anyone else to do the compilation for me. Meaning, they can, once I'm dead, who cares? And then, whatever people do, it doesn't matter if anyone does anything. But that's it. I want to kind of compile my own diverse sort of something outputs, and that's it. And that's it. I just want to compile it and have a website. I think I spoke of this. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Where there can be, that's it. That's where you can find my stuff, but in a coherent way, not just like if you were to pick up someone's diary, and then or journal, and then it's just outpouring of emotions and whatever. It's just she said, he said, and well, I don't know. Maybe not every diary is like that, I'm sure, but so yeah, something more coherent, like a compilation. Like my own exhibition, my own, like my life as an offering, Yeah, that's it. And I shall see you tomorrow again.